What's up, guys? Welcome back. This is the first episode in Becoming Superman. We're gonna do this real quick. Real quick video. It's important. This is probably the number one, the most significant thing that you guys can do to immediately start changing your life. And I'm telling myself this because I am not good at doing this. Ever since I started this job a couple months ago, it's thrown my whole schedule out of whack. I've been lacking in energy and focus and in a lot of other areas. So, the number one thing that we can all do, guys, is sleep more. And not just sleep more, but track our sleep. When are we going to sleep? Are we going to sleep at the same time every night? And then are we waking up? I know a lot of people, they get a ton of sleep, but it's scattered. They go to bed at 2 o'clock one night, they wake up at 12, they go to bed at 10, they wake up at 6, and then it's all over the place. It needs to be the same time every night and the same time every morning. Alright? Don't hit that snooze button. The snooze button is for snoozers, alright? So we gotta do that. And why? Because it is going to you have to, I don't know the exact science, right? It's called like sleep pressure. But if you wake up at the same time, go to bed at the same time every morning, your body gets accustomed to jumping out of bed. It gets accustomed to just waking up. It knows when to rise. So that's very important. I mean, I think some famous athletes too, like sleep 10 hours. I don't know if you need 10 hours of sleep. I need at least 8. I know my body. They have studies that show if you get 6 hours or less, then your testosterone levels actually decline. Okay, so that's no good. We can't afford that. So a good night's sleep. And here's some tips, guys, how to prepare yourself to get the best night's sleep. All right. First off, I'm literally preaching. I need to embrace what I am saying here. Okay, here it goes. You want to cut caffeine, probably no more after 2. That's not always functional. Well, I could just cut out caffeine, but normally after 2 o'clock, it's going to start to mess the natural rhythm, the archaic rhythm, I believe it's called. So caffeine's a huge one. Any stimulants, if you're working out late at night, it can leave you restless and just laying in bed. The next one is if you can supplement with melatonin. I've heard this helps very well. The darker your room is, the more the natural light's not going to come in, and it's not going to make you feel awake. You're going to feel a little tired. Then melatonin is going to increase. That's going to help you feel sleepy. And then having a nighttime ritual where you're not doing any intense exercise. You're coming home. You're maybe reading. You're getting ready for bed. You're flossing, brushing teeth. Then you're laying in bed. You're meditating. And you go to sleep. So getting into a good nighttime routine, and that sets you up for a good morning routine. I think that's very helpful. Next thing, drinking some nice, how do you say it, chamomile tea, whatever. It's like soothing, right? So, another big thing you can do is turn on. It's called Flux. I think for the for iPhone, it's called Flux, and it's an app that leaves as the sun rises, the screen on your phone, on your computer, kind of dims and brightens as the sun goes up and the sun comes down. So your eyes are kind of on this natural progression through the day. They're not just getting blasted with this light from your monitor or from your phone. I have it on my phone now. It's very helpful. It almost looks like a nice soothing candle. So try that out. It's called Flux for iPhone, and for Android, I have it on there. It's called Twilight. Okay, so Twilight, you set it, and it'll do it by itself. Next thing is you can use Sleepy Time. This is an app I use for Android, and you have 3 options. I use the one that says what time do I want to wake up, and then it wakes you up in the perfect sleep cycle. I'm still testing this. I'm not 100% sure. So far it's been cool. I haven't noticed a drastic, extraordinary change, but I'm gonna keep sticking with it. And last, really, light's a big one. I need to kind of cover up and just sleep in that complete darkness, guys. But I hope this has helped. Make sure you're comfortable. Make sure if your neck's hurting, sleep on a pillow. You can sleep on the towel. If your shoulders are messing with you, that's another video. So let's really, I think this is so important because the cognitive levels you're not going to be at the top of your game. For whatever you're doing, you are not going to be 100%. The way you treat others, God, I treat others differently, and like I have less drive and motivation to go throughout the day. I don't have that crush it spirit, and I know it's because I'm lacking in the yin. I'm lacking in the sleep. I'm not recovering. All right, my body's not recovering enough, and I need that in my life. So join me. All right, the first step, guys, becoming Superman. Welcome.